Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Nelly and I am an indie author of 2 books. And welcome to this week's vlog. I wasn't gonna start a vlog video, whatever, today, but I'm just having such a great day that I have to record this. So, I was supposed to be writing. I wrote a little bit at work today, not that much. I wrote 734 words. So pretty good start. I did like part of one scene and then the beginning of another. The goal is to do another 2,400 words today because I am 17,672 words behind. So, well, I will be that much behind if I write no more, because by the end of this week I want to be at 28,000 words and we're currently at 10,328. So yeah, we need another almost 18,000 words in order to get to that point. But anyway, I spent about half an hour or so adding more to the outline, which I wasn't planning on it, but it just like things started coming. It's still not that great because some parts, too many honestly, still have like, oh, they're talking about this or they go to do this. And this is just question marks. I just put question marks there because I don't know what they are. But I did fill it out even more because before there were a lot more blank spots. So up until chapter 17, it's mostly filled out. There's still like a couple of scenes here and there that don't have anything, but for the most part, it's filled out. But I also, so I started thinking about the covers for books 3 and 4. For book 3, I'm pretty set on, I think, what I want. And like a while ago, I thought of something for book 4, but I was like, okay, if I implement this into the story somehow, then I can make that the cover. How? Oh my god. It's like, I don't know how this worked out, but it's perfect. So I'm not going to say what it is, obviously, but the thing I want to use for the cover is associated with the story. And that story is like perfectly associated with a story I have going on in here, which associates back to my main couple. And I'm just like, could this have worked? Like, subconsciously I must have done this because it could not have worked out any better. I'm so excited. I also freaked myself out a little bit earlier because I was like, is this first draft gonna be like 80,000 words? It's not, but I freaked myself out a little bit earlier. I think this first draft is gonna be around 65. For sure it'll be around 60 because all of my drafts have been between 57 and 60,000 words. So I was already planning on being around 60. I think I'll be around 65, give or take. But yeah, now that I have the first 15, 16 or so, technically I have until 18, even though some of those scenes don't have anything. Up until 18-ish I have outlined, and then 19 doesn't really have anything, but I need the end of 19 to lead into 20 because 20 first scene I have. And I'm very excited to write that one. And then, yeah, so these chapter numbers are probably gonna end up changing because I've already broken one of my chapters up. So, like, chapter 9, it was gonna be like 9, 10, 11, but now 9 has been broken up into 2. So, like, it'll be 9 and then 10, and then 10 will turn into 11 and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, this whole ramble is to say I'm just so excited about this cover thing that I figured out that I just had to get it out. So what I might do, is just have my cover designer do. My cover designer hasn't sent me my invoice yet for book 2, and I don't understand why I've asked for it twice. So, if she doesn't want to get paid, like, I can't do anything about that, but I'm still waiting for it. But anyway, I was gonna say I'll ask her to work on book 3 and 4's covers, but no, I'll have her just do 3. Even though I know this could be the cover for book 4, like I have decided this is gonna be the cover for book 4. Honestly, I might just end up doing that. I might just have her do 3, finish that one up, and then do 4. But it'll still be earlier than, like, I had her booked to do it in June. If we do book 3s, which I was planning on emailing her about next week, it'll probably take like 2 weeks to get that done or something. Probably not even that long. Then in March we can do book 4s. I'm just so excited. And I'm so excited that I'm so excited because I needed something to get me excited for this book. Because I mean, obviously I was excited for it, but like getting the creative juices to flow just wasn't happening. And I'm very intentional about what I write. Like, I never force myself to put words on just to have like a word count. Like, everything I write, yeah, I might have to still be edited and stuff, but everything I write has a purpose for being there. Which is why I've been having so much of a slower few days on writing. Like, I haven't broken 1,000 words in days. I wrote 800 a few days ago, then 913, then 940, and today we're at 734, but we still have time to write today. So yeah, I haven't been like forcing just to write words. But anyway. Ooh, also, yesterday was Valentine's. Oh my god, I'm talking about. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. And I ended up writing the scene where they say, well, that's a lie. I ended up writing a scene where the 3-word phrase is used when I wasn't planning on using it, but it just fits so perfectly with that moment. Like, while I was writing it, it just, like, usually when I'm writing, especially when there's dialogue, it kind of like I can imagine how it's working and then what the character would say in that moment. And it just, that's what happened. I was like, do I want to use this right now? But like, I had to because it worked perfectly. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Guess what dumbass me just realized? When I put in the final files for the cover for Alluring, actually not even the final files, I think what happened, okay, let's go backwards. For Alluring Darkness, what I ended up doing is I had my cover designer tweak the cover at the very end because I did, like, I wanted the, like, basically I wanted it wider. But anyway, I ended up using that, so the first, like, week or two's batch had that cover, and then I changed it to, like, the normal one we had originally, just because I like that better. Like, the version we had before basically made it so that the cover kind of went onto the spine, and I didn't like that. But anyway, I changed it back, and when I changed it back, I didn't pay attention to which one I changed it back to because I had multiple files in there. And my original had my name like this. And then I didn't even realize she'd done this, but she sent me a version with my name like this. And this is the version that's in there right now because this is my author copy. And right now I was looking, I put it up on my desk and I was looking at it. I was like, why does that look weird? Because earlier I had been looking at this one and book 2 together and they looked fine. Like, I mean, this is like an old copy, like the blurb's not there and stuff, so the spine's not right, but like still you get it, like they look fine together. I put this next to book 2 and they don't line up, like the numbers don't line up because the names aren't the same because the font's all different, like the sizing. And I'm just like, crap. The good thing is pretty much only friends and family, like a few other people, but just friends and family have bought like physical copies of my book so far. So I mean, sucks, but I know they just did it to support me, so like they haven't read that book, so I don't feel as bad as like if a reader had gotten it. But I'm gonna go in and change it right now because oh my god, I can't believe I did that. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to order a new author copy because I need this version. Where is it? I need this version, and currently I have this version. So yeah, wow. I don't know how I didn't realize this when I got my author copies in. Like, Look at the difference. So basically, when Maria has sent me the different versions, she sent this bigger one as a KDP file and this one as an Ingram file. I don't know why she sent it like that. It's not like you need different sizes for the two like versions, and it's not like even if you did, you would have them different. But yeah, I have 3 copies of this. I mean, it's fine because I'll just use it for marketing purposes, but like I have 3 copies of this one and it's gonna get on my nerves to keep seeing that. So I'll probably end up doing a giveaway when book 3 comes around, maybe, or something like that, because these are in like perfect condition. They're just, the spine's gonna get on my nerves. So I'm gonna go fix that. I'm so glad I figured that out before like more happened, but I'm gonna go fix that right now because I need where are they, books 1 and 2, when you put them next to each other, to look the same and for the numbers to be next to each other. But anyway, as I wait for that to upload, even though I'm going to be changing out this cover, look, I finally started. This is going to be like where I put a final copy, just one of each one. So this weekend I'm going to be ordering an author copy of Beholding Darkness. So that'll go right next to that. And it'll slowly start piling up. Oh, it's going to be so cute. Also, these 2 are both masculine scents. Everyone knows this one. There's no scent written on this, and it's getting on my nerves, but it smells so good. I found out what the problem was, and honestly, I don't know, I didn't check beforehand, but I may have already had the right one in. Like, because now that I look at these new cover, like the ones that I have other copies of, this is what I meant when I said like I had her put more in. I had her put like expand the cover so that you see more of like what's going on the sides and stuff like that. And I think when she did that, she tweaked the spine. I think that's what, I don't know, but yeah, I also low-key thought I didn't have the right file, but I keep all the files she sends me, so I have a folder called old, and I just went through that to find it. By the way, because apparently this is gonna be just a whole update video, I posted a TikTok 2 days ago. Okay, get off. 2 days ago, and I think I posted it at like 7 or 8 or something like that. Anyway, yesterday I went to check and I had like 23 new followers, and that's the most I've ever gotten at one time. I was like, what is going on? This is now my most viral video. It's not like viral in the sense of like most TikToks are, but it currently has 4,119 views on it. So before that, my most one was 2,023, I think, and then the one after that was 53 or something like that. So basically, it's a Harry and Vera TikTok, and it's more like a cutesy one, and I'm trying to do more of those, like throw in the steamy ones, because I feel like I've been doing a lot of steamy, so I want to back up from that and throw those in, but like do more cutesy ones. But anyway, that one did great. It also got me, I'm pretty sure it was that one, because I haven't checked in a while, so it may not have been, but I'm pretty sure from that I got a few people to add the books, both of them, Alluring Darkness and Beholding Darkness, onto their Goodreads TBRs. So I'm just hopeful that like people are just waiting for Beholding Darkness to come out next week, and then they're gonna start reading both, because I need, yeah. I don't think you can tell in the video because I'm not crying. I jumped to a different scene. I finished one of the scenes, but then I jumped to chapter 9 because apparently I'm just gonna be jumping To be fair, I had written a scene from like chapter 11 or 12 the first day I started writing. So, anyway, I'm not crying. But I feel like I'm going to right now. Like, not cry, but like tear up the way I did. The same scene that I wrote that first day that actually made me cry. This is leading up to it. So, I feel like, because I paused, this part that's gonna make me tear up is coming up. I feel like. I don't know, it might not make me. But yeah, also I started a playlist for this book. The rest of the books in the series don't have a playlist, which is funny because my other books have playlists. But I just didn't have songs for the first 3. But I figure as the final book, this one can get a playlist. But yeah, I'm also listening to that one of the songs right now. That's how I'm adding it. I'm like listening to it, I'm like, wow, this actually really fits. So yeah, the tear's completely gone now, but when I get back into it. I told you I'd cry. So I'm gonna have to edit this scene. It's not even a scene, I'm gonna have to edit these few paragraphs to make sure the wording is how I want it. I'm probably gonna edit this like a million times before it actually gets published, but for right now I want to make sure this is how I want it before moving on. But yeah, I actually cried this time, so this is the second time I've cried in this book. I don't know. To be fair, what I'm writing right now, and no, that's a lie. Just what I'm writing right now. I was gonna say, and the other scene that I wrote, but not the other scene that I wrote. What I'm writing right now was gonna be part of the lead up to the climax when I originally planned this. Well, not this book, just the climax part of this book. Because when I was writing books like 1, 2, 3, especially like, because I wrote all of those back to back. When I was writing those, I already had the climax in mind. I didn't really know how we were gonna get to there, or like who was gonna be the culprit, blah blah blah, but I knew the climax, and it pretty much hasn't changed. Like parts of it have like tweaked, but has not changed. But this was gonna be like a lead up to it, and instead of being a lead up to the climax, it's a lead up to a different scene now, earlier on, but it's equally sad. So watch me not even cry for the climax. I'll literally punch myself in the face if I don't cry for the climax, because like I took a body shower and changed. You know what's crazy? I'm already adding bullet point notes for draft 2 because I know, like draft 2, I know in general I'm gonna be adding more chapters and stuff, but I know I need a new chapter between a couple of these chapters that I have currently. But although I'm very early on in the first chapter where like I could easily add it, I want, like, I don't want to add it right now. Like, I want a finished draft to read through so I can know how I want to add it. You know? I'm literally, the way that this book is evolving is so very different from how the first 3 evolved that it's insane. Also, I made tea. So in order to evenly disperse the amount I had left over this entire week to get to 28,000, the number had come out to writing 3,068 words a day, and we've currently written 2,882. We literally have 186 words, so I'm gonna force myself to write those because like that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna miss out by just 186 words. But also I just finished, not the scene that made me cry, but the one right before that. Basically these 2, I just skipped a bunch of scenes, and I realized right now while I was doing it that the reason I did this and the reason I felt the need to do this was because this is like, okay, there's like there's the plot, but all the subplots within it. And this one is like, I mean, this one's the subplot that's, well, I guess they're all, I was gonna say it's the subplot most connected to the plot, but not all the subplots are pretty connected to the plot. Not all, but like you get it. But this one is like, I guess it's the one that I've been really wanting to focus on. So I think once I get these done, I'll be able to like go back and focus on those other scenes that I've been skipping because they're just part of other subplots. Moral of the story. The scenes aren't that long, honestly. These two that I skipped to, one is 688 words and the other one is 981. So they're quite short, but I don't mind because those are still like 3-4 pages in a book, you know? But currently the book is about 44 pages all. So we're 12 and a half, almost 1,000 words into the script. 3,627 words, and that is a wrap from this exact spot for the night.